Hey everyone, AC Fire here, and I'm gonna review the first episode of the manga or the anime that just came out called Made in Abyss. And I'm not gonna really talk about what happened in the anime in the first episode because I don't really have that much time, and I don't want to bore you with all the details that you probably already know because you probably already watched the first episode. But okay, so Hidden Abyss is about orphans that go down into an abyss in the middle of a city called Orth, and that abyss holds relics and treasures unlike anybody has ever seen before. Also, creatures that can be deadly, and so the main character, her name is Riko. She's a young girl, a young orphan, who discovers this robot after he saves her from a monster called a Crimson Splitjaw, and while she saves her other friend who had been knocked out before. And so she finds this robot, she sneaks him in, and she ends up calling him Reg after waking up using an electric chair. Yeah, uh, I don't. They have an electric chair because it's in an execution room, and by that I mean like a torture room. So she, I guess not revives him, but like wakes him up. That's what happens. Like that's like a quick, brief synopsis of what happens in the episode. You could go watch it if you want yourself. I don't know on where specifically, but you just watch it. It's pretty interesting. What I liked was the art. The art looked amazing. The way the lighting worked, like even the animation was good at times, and I just liked the art. It looks so nice and calming and pretty and stuff. Just and then music. Surprisingly, the music is like it's different than what you would like a typical anime. You know what a typical anime opening sounds like. Well, if this is if the opening or if the song I heard first is the opening, then you're gonna be surprised because it's nothing like what you would expect from like a regular anime opening. And and the music overall is pretty good. And I like the music and the art. It was pretty good. The story intrigues me. The thing is though that the anime it was different than how the manga is in terms of how the story starts. I'm not gonna spoil the manga story, but they're different. Like I don't know why, because I liked how it began with the manga, but apparently that's different. How they started, both the anime and the manga. Maybe they'll be, and there's some details that I'm sure they're probably gonna cover in the anime, but like they need to cover them. And the thing, yeah, and then that's okay. So that's a little strange, but I'm fine with that. I still was interested in the episode anyways, but still it's a little strange that they didn't go. I mean, it's fine. It's in not the anime and the manga don't have to be completely the same, but like I wonder why they went with that decision. But but besides that, yeah, I thought it was a pretty good episode to start off the anime. Again, honestly though, the manga, I don't know if it did a better job, but I just felt I like the way the manga did it. Maybe better than the anime. Again, I'm not gonna spoil how the manga did it, but if you want to know, then you could go read the first chapter of the manga and see which one you like better. But I'm still gonna keep watching because the music is awesome, is great. I love the art and animation. It's pretty nice. The story's interesting. It's still the same story from the manga. It's just that it starts differently, and I liked it. I'd probably give it like a 8 out of 10 right now. Nothing too major, but it's definitely exciting, definitely interesting, and definitely different from like again regular animes. Not trying to be like I'm not trying to judge like animes, but these days a lot of anime really kind of are feeling more similar and similar. Like, and this one doesn't feel like that. So I enjoyed that. And the before I finish this video, um, okay, I do recommend you watch the first episode because it is good. So, and also there's one thing detail that they kind of omitted from the that was in the manga and on the anime, and that was on the anime. Um, and it's not a spoiler, kind of, because it is talked about. So you you learn about this punishment that if you collect the treasure, if the kid collects the treasure that they have to collect to help with the orphanage and with the city, um, and don't like give it to like the people in charge, then they get punished for it. Well, apparently the main character Rico got punished for it and for doing that once, and uh, she was hung up naked, like she was hung from a rope naked, and she talks about that and says and she's scared that she's gonna go through that again because she has a compass that she shouldn't probably have. And the thing is that in the anime she only talks about it, but in the manga they show it. They show a panel that has her being punished, and maybe I think it's a good thing in a way that they didn't show that in the anime, because it's like it's a little kid, like she's a little kid, she's like a young kid who hasn't even developed or anything, in terms of like maturity. She's still a kid, and she was covered kind of, but really, I think yeah, that was like really that I was like whoa, 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 whoa. So I think it's probably a good thing that the anime omitted that. It would have made people kind of be like open their eyes more, I guess. But it's fine that they didn't put it, because some people might have been disturbed by that and might be turned off by that. So it's fine. I hope that the darker things though that apparently are in the anime or the manga do show up, because I want to see what they are. And I might read the manga anyways, but still I want to see what the anime can show us in terms of like dark themes, because apparently the series has dark themes. Well, I think that's all for this video. Again, the anime is pretty good. I recommend you watch the first episode, say what you and give your own thoughts about what you think of the anime as of right now. And that's all for this video. This has been AC Fire out. Peace.